Hello everyone, my name is Alice Murasama. Today, we are starting the new feature of my channel, the Standard 4 Chronicles. The rules are extremely simple. I'm going to beat everything the game has to offer with just the Standard 4 characters, of course without ever donating money. I can use whatever constellations of the Standard 4 characters the game will provide me with. Finally, I can use any weapons I get from the banners. Will it be a success or a major pain? Who knows? We are starting in a really lovely place. My personal favorite city because of its coziness, Mondstadt. Here, our journey begins. First things first, our brave Mondstadt heroes head to the daily commissions. Hilichurls are not gonna kill themselves on their own, and our squad knows that better than anyone else. A big F in chat for this tornado. This beach is completely uncontrollable. Poor Shaman. Ether was unsure if he should actually finish him off, but it seemed like he could still stand steadily, and Kaya finished the job. Little did I know, our squad was about to meet our first big enemy, the steroid Hilichurl. I was thinking about the tactic I should stick with during this fight, but it was the moment I got pleasantly surprised. Lisa wasn't actually useless. The big overloads just melted him down. That was the moment I have understood. Lisa is gonna do a lot in our adventures. As the fight continued, I wasn't pretty sure what to do at this point. It was about time to finish the job by breaking the shield of the steroid guy. There was no hustle at all, and so we headed to our next mission. Of course, only after we finished the shield guy. He was tough, just because it's not easy to break the shield. But that's what we have Ember for. She's not that strong on her own, but she can actually melt his shield down pretty hard. And Lisa here did a whole lot of job. At this point, it was just a technical issue to finish the fight. We quickly finished the big guy and ended with his little minion. With a clear understanding of Lisa's secret powers, I decided to make a different combo this time. Strange to say, but not only the standard Chaz actually work pretty well together, but they have different combos I managed to invent on the way. The key to this one right here is none other than Baron Bunny. I grouped the enemies by running around, waited a little bit until it's time to explode, and started channeling Lisa's E ability. I did hurry a bit too much here, but here comes the Traveler, overloading the enemies, swirling them, and everyone was burned to ashes by that point. That was kinda epic. On my way to the third commission, I spotted the peaceful Hilichurls and decided to turn their lives into nightmare. This time I managed to use my spells properly, and nearly the full pack was caught into the Inferno, only to be later exterminated by Lisa's Overload. Damn Nihilapses. A bit of Ember to apply Pyro, Overload again, repeat 300 times. Eye of the Storm is the next milestone we want to get through, in order to see if we are strong enough for that cruel world. Me and Ember decided not to be greedy, so I started with her burst straight away. This mob is pretty useless, yet tanky, so I decided to use Lisa afterwards to trigger some overloads, as well as just to deal some damage. As we needed to snipe it down, I missed a couple of shots quite miserably, but Lisa told me not to feel down, so I avoided the death depression and understood that a little bit of aiming training is required. Eye of the Storm caused us no problem at all, so we just basically relied on Kaya to execute the poor animal creature. From that point onwards, it was no hassle at all. We just casted his burst and waited until Eye of the Storm made his next turn. And so, the creature was dead. We were ready. My oath about aiming training didn't need to wait long. Leah greeted me with one. I'm pretty sure I did a good job there, so I was satisfied. Here was the challenge. Pyro Abyss Mage? Bring it on. Would be nice having a Hydra unit, but whatever. Lisa can destroy the shield too. By the way, you better don't ask about that tornado. I don't know why the hell would I spend it either. After the shield was down, I wanted to beat the shit out of him, when suddenly, the great idea came to me. Yes, you got it right. Off the cliff he goes. Even though it wasn't really successful at first, we managed to let him break off his bones. On my gliding route, we noticed an unguarded chest, but I knew there is nothing that simple in this cruel world. Fatui agent, round 1. Let's see what you're made of. Luckily for me, I had a ton of ultimate abilities ready, so I just brainlessly spawned them. Looks beautiful though, don't you agree? He never actually stood a chance. Tsaritsa is not gonna like it. You better look out, dude. And here we collect the chest. What a nice reward. Boy oh boy, I shouldn't have started the challenge. I'm fine with bosses, Fatui agents, but not the big ass shielded slimes with the limited time to fight. Again, my tornadoes are on another level. Watch and learn, everyone. You might ask me, well, you couldn't beat them. What's the big deal? Just return when you're stronger. They defeated me with the time challenge. But that's not the most important thing here. They broke my game. We even had an error in Novice Fishes after that. Damn slimes. I'm never gonna forget that. It was about the time Kaya noticed wine. He was so happy that he couldn't even move at first. Only 2 Hillage rolls, we thought. Must be a bruise. But one of the chats actually had a shield, so the fight turned out to be long and really boring. Ember couldn't hit a shot with fire because of that, and Lisa kept missing charged attack on purpose. As the fight went on, my character started yawning. I can understand them quite well. In the end of the day, we were able to finish them off and get the loot we wanted. Kaya will be quite pleased to drink tonight. Leah is a big territory full of wonders and cool stuff, but the slimes here are also way smarter than anywhere else. As our heroes approach the slimes, we thought it will be not a big deal to finish it quickly, but of course it was an ambush. Their yellow mastermind had everything planned, so I was a bit surprised with his intelligence. He forgot about one thing though. Kaya. Cryo. The camp of treasure hoarders was a pleasant surprise. After fighting monster for the whole day, it's nice to see humans' faces, and then to beat their ass. I decided to show them my ultimate power. Ambissa or Limber, whatever you wanna call that. Enjoy the fireworks. Right when I thought it was all over, I found the buggiest treasure hoarding in Teyvat. The dude fought at first, but his head seemed to hurt after Lisa's electricity, so he couldn't handle the pressure and stood there clueless. When his brain finally processed that he needs to run, it was all too late. But his attempt is rather admirable, if you ask me. At this point, the traveler and his squad were quite tired. It was the final battle for the day. Abyss mages were guarding the lever. Boy oh boy should we have thought twice before attacking. There was no trouble fighting against them though, just there were a lot of mobs, and they mean it. A lot. It was a rough time killing them all, especially since our favorite slimes with shields appeared. The sped up version of the battle theme seems quite refreshing, if you ask me. Anyway, enjoy the fight. Here everything is exactly how it looks like. Not much to add. Finally, our heroes were able to reach Liyue, very tired, yet satisfied. It was just about time for them to rest properly. What a pleasant view, we thought. Kaya was dreaming about the wine, Lisa was dreaming about the bus stop, and Ember was just with Baron Bunny. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comment section down below. It will be a really fun adventure for us. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you had a good time, I'd really appreciate it. Check out my Twitch in the description down below. I stream there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I also have a Discord server. Hop into it and let's have a nice chat. I wish you all a good day, and I will see you in the next part of the Standard 4 Chronicles. Cheers!